Ben Franklin once said, "Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise." And as a college student in final season, I can confirm with you that I am none of those things. So I want to do a little research. So I've been seeing a lot of YouTube recommended morning routines recently, and although some of them are really nice, like wake up early and make your bed, a lot of them are way too intense. Thing is about morning routines and why morning routines in general are so successful is because there is a ton of science behind morning routines, waking up early, and the effectiveness and the benefits of it. And so I wanted to set out and do a little tiny kind of experiment thingy regarding morning routines. I'm going to be trying 3 different new routines and 1 normal routine. My normal routine is going to be the one that I do every day. It's basically lack thereof of a routine. I'm going to be doing the $1 billion routine, which is the one that all of these people love to get hype about. I'm going to be doing a suggested academic routine, which I've seen also blowing up on YouTube, but not really advertised as kind of a money $1 billion mindset kind of thing. It's more of a logical one that seems to be good for college students. And then finally, after doing all 3 of those routines, I'm going to be making a 4th and final routine where I collected all of the things I liked from the other routines and made it into this ideal routine that I would like to follow. For 8 days, I'm going to be splitting up these routines. So if I get super tired from one routine, that tiredness isn't going to bleed in and affect the results of the next routine. I'm going to be rating each routine by going through a list of criteria of things like how much energy did I have after it, how much time was I able to focus, and at the end of these 8 days, I'm going to look back and see which ones score the highest.
Hey y'all, Editing Emma here. Also just wanted to add, because past Emma forgot to add it, I am also taking an intelligence/mental fitness test at the end of each routine to see what I score, and that will also play a part in how I rank all of these morning routines.
And so, with that being said, it is Sunday afternoon. Tomorrow is the first day of the routine, and yeah, let's go. So my general morning routine is basically just waking up at 8 a.m. and kind of just trying to get out of bed. And then when I do, I make myself toast and coffee, and I either work or I take a break before my first class. And since the end of the year is pretty soon, I decide to sort through my stuff and see which things I can donate and which things I want to keep. Alright, so for this routine, I had to wake up at about 6:45 a.m., which actually wasn't that bad. I kind of enjoyed it. I think that's mainly, though, because I did have a decent sleep. Found my glasses. Great job. And then I made my bed, which I actually really like. I always forget to do it, but it always makes me feel better. And then the next part was to analyze my dreams.
Okay, I just woke up about 7 minutes ago, and I'm trying to recall my dreams, and the ones I can remember, which I'm actually kind of shocked I can remember them. One of them, I kept getting robbed in my car. It was kind of scary. And then I had a dream I was on a game show, and they're like, "Surprise! Your daughter is a lesbian," to my family. So Freud, go decipher that one. I don't really know. I have finished basically what would be a normal glass of water, and I'm gonna go to my breathing/meditation.
So I actually really enjoyed this 20-minute meditation part. I thought it was really relaxing and just a nice way to start off the day, but in comparison to this 5 minutes of movement, I didn't like this at all, just because I don't feel like I was in a space to kind of work out, and even if it was just 5 minutes, I don't know, I just was not a fan.
No.
1 eternity later.
So So it's been about an hour and 15 minutes since I started this, and I finally got over the hump that I didn't want to do the cold shower. Definitely would not incorporate the cold shower into my daily routine. It was cold and I didn't enjoy it. So yeah, but hey, now I get to make tea as a little treat.
And there is a tiny baby. Tiny baby.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, and with that is the completion of day one of the $1 Million Routine. Just finished reading. We started it at 6:45, and now it is 8:45. Definitely not a short morning routine in the slightest, but we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Alright, so for this routine, I didn't want to wake up my roommate, so I slept in the living room on a blow-up mattress, and since I was sleeping on the blow-up mattress, I didn't really have much of a bed to make, so I just did what I could, and that was good enough, and got ready for the day, basically just got ready for the gym, and did all my normal stuff that I usually do, and then I had some time to eat breakfast and watch some anime. And since the gym opens at about 7, I was the only person in there, which was frankly really nice. Once I was done, I grabbed some coffee from the library cafe and I was on my way.
So, I did not mind that as much as I thought I would dislike it. I know that I said
In comparison to this 5 minutes of movement, I didn't like this at all.
I know I said I hated that shit, but something about going to the gym instead of just getting out of bed is what I dislike about the physical activity, is what I've learned. Right now, it is definitely by far my favorite routine. Yeah, I feel great.
Once I was back, I read for 20 minutes and I finished the routine. Alright, so for this routine, my boyfriend actually wanted to do it with me, so this is us both doing it. So we're making our bed, and then we went into the kitchen to get a glass of water. This is from the $1 Billion Routine. I actually really enjoyed this part of the routine. And then we did a 20-minute meditation thing. It was just about mindfulness. I thought it was really cool. And then a small breakfast. Watch this. Dang, okay.
All right, so we're up and it's about 7:24 and we're gonna go to the gym.
So after we finished at the gym, we went to the library cafe and got some coffee, and then I read for about probably 30-ish minutes, and then that was the end of this routine. It was really easy, and in general, I just really liked it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it. We have reached the end of this experiment, and I am ready to take a nap, frankly. So, the results are in. At the end of each day of each morning routine, I recorded my rating on 4 different things: mental clarity, motivation for the rest of the day, energy, and applicability. For my original normal routine, which was basically lack of a routine, it scored mental clarity 4, motivation 2, energy 3, and applicability 5. For the $1 Billion Routine, it scored mental clarity 1, motivation 2, energy 1, and applicability 1. For the academic routine, it scored mental clarity 3, motivation 4, energy 3, and applicability 2. And finally, for the ideal routine, where I grabbed different things from different routines that I liked, mental clarity 5, motivation 4, energy 5, and applicability 4. Obviously, the ideal routine won. It is called the ideal routine.
Hello, this is Editing Emma once again. So, the ideal routine may have been a favorite of personal liking. However, the mental fitness test begs to differ. This is the really embarrassing part. The average score is 20, okay? Keep that in mind. I took these tests right after I was done the routine, and my scores are a little bit embarrassing. A lot embarrassing, actually. But this must be done for science. So, I'm here to expose myself. These scores for each of the routines are... Dun, da, da, da. So yeah, I don't know what the magic is behind the academic routine, but it helped me score academically. And then surprisingly, the $1 Billion Routine and soar last in both categories. So